Why are we so curious about what is beyond our reach? Psychology offers us several fascinating answers to this question, especially in the context of love and human interactions. Let's learn about intriguing aspects of psychology that can make anyone reflect on their own nature, with an important warning: do not use this information in a manipulative way in personal relationships. Predictability kills interest. We are curious beings, attracted to the unknown and mysteries that challenge our understanding. When we become predictable, we become like a story we've seen over and over again, line by line, scene by scene, with no surprises. People quickly tire of the predictable, especially in relationships, where the thrill of the unknown keeps things interesting. This principle is often manipulated by playing with the fundamental keys of reward and uncertainty. Have you ever stopped to think about why people are so obsessed with slot machines? The answer lies in the unpredictability of rewards. Likewise, this strategy can be applied to human relationships, making you the machine that distributes attention and affection in an unpredictable way. Let's understand how this works and the effects it can have. And let's get to the principles, but first, just check if you're already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of Stoic content that will help you find balance, wisdom, and serenity in a world full of challenges. Imagine that sometimes you give attention and affection, but at other times, you walk away without warning. This inconsistency activates something deep in the brain, creating a kind of addiction. The person begins to desire your attention more intensely because they cannot predict when they will get it again. But being unpredictable isn't just about being an enigma, it's about creating emotional roller coasters. The peaks of emotion are higher when she doesn't see them coming, and the valleys are deeper when you pull away. Tricking someone to get their attention is a powerful form of psychological control. You keep her wanting more because she can't understand your behavior. Becoming irreplaceable in someone's life involves deeply infiltrating that person's routine and feelings. It's not just about being present, it's about creating an emotional dependency where your absence becomes painfully felt. But remember, manipulating emotions can have serious consequences. Use this knowledge responsibly and respectfully, always seeking healthy and balanced relationships. Do you want to know how to become indispensable to her? I will show you a powerful secret. The trick is to become someone she can't live without by understanding her deepest emotions and fears. It's a surprising strategy, based on the power of absence. Imagine this: suddenly, you become less available. You fall off the radar, creating an aura of mystery and irresistible urgency. People are naturally drawn to what they can't have, especially if they've been around it before. Remaining silent, without calls or texts, triggers a fascinating psychological reaction called loss aversion. This means that people fear losing something more than gaining it. In his absence, she begins to feel an impending loss, which ironically increases his value in her eyes. But pay attention. The idea here is not to play with her feelings or cause anxiety. It's about creating a strategic vacuum. By doing this, you become the center of her attention, which is what she desires most. It's a smart move, and if done correctly, it can completely transform the dynamics of your relationship. When she really starts to feel your absence, it's the perfect time to reappear. When you return, you will notice that her interest and appreciation for you have increased significantly. It's not just a game, but a deep understanding of human nature and desires. This is exactly the role you should play. Now, a crucial tip: during your dates, control your emotions. This involves mastering the emotional climate of your interactions. In the psychological game of attraction, showing too much emotion can be interpreted as weakness, as if you are giving away your power. For example, if you appear overly excited or invested in her feelings, it may seem like you are at her mercy. The strategy here is to keep your emotions balanced. Show interest, of course, but in a controlled and measured way. It's about finding the right point between the joy of seeing her and emotional serenity. This approach explores the psychological concept of being hard to get, and which will make her even more curious and interested. So, are you ready to play this game smartly and win her heart strategically? Just imagine, she starts to notice that you're not as excited as she expected. This sparks her interest even more, making her want to understand why. It is at this point that you become the practical guide to tranquility and stoicity. But remember, it's not about being cold or distant. The idea is to create a charm, an intrigue around your feelings. By maintaining a certain mystery, you keep her guessing, making your every display of affection seen as a well-deserved reward. This balanced attention keeps her interest alive and increases her psychological control over the situation. You are not an open book, but an intriguing chapter that she constantly wants to unravel. To rule number 5, avoid showing jealousy. Jealousy can be seen as weakness and vulnerability. When you show jealousy, you are basically saying that you feel threatened by other men around her. Instead, remain calm and confident. Show that you are confident in yourself and that you trust your worth. This strategic approach makes her feel even more attracted to you, realizing that she is with someone who is self-confident and knows what she wants. Remember, the secret is to maintain balance, intrigue, and security in yourself. To become the one she can't stop thinking about? Want to project trust and security? Let's go. Instead of showing insecurity when she's interacting with other men, maintain composure and confidence. Show that you are sure of yourself and the connection you have. This stoic attitude can work to your advantage by manipulating the psychological principle of reactivity, where people desire more of what seems out of reach. When you don't show jealousy, you give her the freedom to choose, and that freedom, paradoxically, often makes her choose you. You position yourself as the safest and most carefree option. But be careful, this does not mean being passive or indifferent. It's about showing that her worth and self-esteem don't depend on her actions. By mastering this art, you increase your psychological attractiveness. You're not just another guy who reacts predictably to jealousy. You're the man who stands out for his unshakable confidence. Your calm, assured presence creates a magnetic field that attracts and holds her interest. Do you really want to stand out? So, show self-confidence and indifference to competitive potential. Rule number 6 is simple. Prioritize your goals and ambitions above ephemeral pleasures. When you make it clear that you are motivated, have a purpose, and are not easily swayed by short-term gratifications, you play a powerful psychological game. This attitude is incredibly attractive because it positions you as someone of high value and substance. Show that your goals are a priority. This does not mean neglecting her or the relationship, but rather demonstrating that your happiness and satisfaction do not depend on her. You are an individual with your own path and your own goals. Let her see that you fight for something bigger. This creates a dynamic where she sees you as a man of purpose, someone who doesn't just live in the moment, but who is building something meaningful for the future. This vision of a man with determination and focus is irresistible. Want to know how to become irresistible? Be the one who builds the future. This feature is incredibly attractive. We are naturally attracted to people who demonstrate ambition and determination. This approach reinforces the concept of scarcity. When you are less available because you pursue your ambitions, your time becomes more valuable. She will begin to see your attention as a precious resource. It's not about playing with her feelings, but about sincerely investing in your own growth and success. So you are not just another option in her life, but a prize to be achieved. You become someone she wants to be around, someone she respects and values. Did you like these strategies? So click like and share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the human mind and relationships. Use this knowledge carefully and remember, it's not just about making games, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Do you want to know how to make someone think about you all the time and build something meaningful with them? Ever been confused whether a woman was interested or just being friendly? Many men have difficulty reading between the lines, especially when she hides feelings from her. But today, in this video, you will discover the key to understanding these subtle signs and deciphering the secret language of attraction. Stay with us, and in the end, you will understand the truth behind these mixed signals. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Observing how she smiles can reveal a lot about her feelings. A constant smile can indicate that she is attracted to you and is trying to be friendly and approachable. Paying attention to these subtleties can reveal valuable information about her emotions. Body language and timing are classic signs of interest. A simple gesture, like playing with your hair, can speak more than words. So, ready to unravel these mysteries? Don't miss the next few moments, because you're about to become a master at deciphering the language of attraction. Did you like these tips? Click like, share your opinion in the comments, and subscribe for more content about the mind and human relationships. Let's go on this journey together to better understand the subtleties of attraction. Want to know if she likes you? Pay attention to some key signs. When she leans toward you or crosses her arms, these gestures can reflect interest and a positive view of you. Also, pay attention to variations in tone of voice. These subtle changes can reveal attraction and indicate a special connection between you. Another important sign is when she touches the back of her head. This gesture may seem unusual, but in body language it is a strong indication of attraction. When a woman shows the back of her head, tilting her head or wearing clothes with open necklines, she is unconsciously signaling interest. It's a subtle way of making space for an approximation. Observing these movements is crucial, as they are delicate yet powerful ways in which women express their feelings. Quick glances are also a subtle indicator of interest, especially when. Are you enjoying these tips? Comment below and share your experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into body language and signs of interest. With this knowledge, you will be better prepared to decipher the attraction's mysteries. When a woman tries to keep her interest a secret, furtive glances are precious clues. It's her way of connecting without being too obvious, a delicate balance between showing interest and maintaining an alluring mystery. Eye contact can be hard to decipher, but if you notice her eyes dart to you and then quickly look away, especially when yours meet hers, it's a sure sign she's definitely interested. She's subtly joking, using those shy glances to express interest while trying to hide her true feelings. Pay attention to these subtle signs of affection in body language. For example, experts suggest that if a woman frequently licks her lips in her presence, it could indicate a hidden attraction. This gesture goes beyond a casual habit. It is an unconscious action that reveals genuine interest. Noticing these signs could be key to understanding her feelings. Are you enjoying these tips? Comment below and share your stories. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into body language and human behavior. With this knowledge, you will be better prepared to decipher the hidden signs of attraction. Licking your lips in the right context can be a clear sign of attraction. If you notice that she is nervous and licks her lips more often in her presence, consider this an obvious clue. This subtle gesture is her way of showing romantic interest without openly admitting it. Nervousness is easily noticeable when a woman tries to hide her feelings. It can manifest itself through excessive sweating, stuttering, or restlessness. If her hands shake while she talks to you or if her voice shakes, these are potential signs that she is secretly attached to you. Over time, and as she becomes more comfortable, these signs may lessen as her feelings become more evident. Interestingly, some women respond by becoming more defensive or critical to protect their emotions. If she is unusually sarcastic in her behavior, it could be a form of emotional self-preservation. Noticing these signs not only helps you better understand her feelings, but it can also guide your steps toward a more meaningful relationship. Curious to find out more? Share your experiences in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into body language and human psychology. With this knowledge, you will be better prepared to navigate the complexities of the attraction. Conversations can often be more than they seem at first glance. That defensive posture we sometimes notice may not just be a barrier, but rather a delicate veil that hides genuine interest. Body language is the silent alphabet of human interactions, and when a woman shows signs of openness, such as leaning forward or uncrossing her arms, she is sending sublime signals of curiosity and receptivity. Gestures like these are like silent invitations, indicating that she not only listens but also connects with what you share. On the other hand, more closed body language, such as crossed arms or looking in another direction, often reveals a need for space or a lack of immediate interest. Recognizing these signs can be key to understanding the true tone of a conversation and acting sensitively. After all, body language is a mirror of emotions, where each gesture tells a story. When someone remembers the little details about you, it goes beyond mere casual remembrance. It's as if every word spoken weeks ago finds a safe home in her mind, a genuine reflection of interest. When a woman remembers her favorite song, the dish you enjoy most, or even the type of environment you like, this reveals a conscious effort to connect on a deeper level. It is these small memories, loaded with meaning, that reflect an authentic desire to understand you better and build a true connection. Furthermore, choosing to sit next to you repeatedly is not just a casual coincidence. It is a gesture that carries intention, whether at work, school, or social events. This physical proximity is often a reflection of an interest that goes beyond words. It's as if the space next to her becomes a special place where she chooses to be, a silent sign that your presence is meaningful and attractive to her. When someone regularly chooses to sit next to you, it goes beyond casualness. It's as if every seat next to you becomes a special meeting place, a clear sign of interest that doesn't need words. It's a subtle way and meaningful way of being closer to you, without necessarily making it obvious. Plus, backhanded compliments are like little rays of sunshine in everyday conversations. When a woman compliments the way you treat others, for example, she is highlighting qualities she admires in you without necessarily openly revealing her feelings. These gestures are delicate but loaded with meaning, showing that she is genuinely interested in you. Constantly getting their attention is another powerful indicator. Whether at work, school, or social events, she finds ways to shine in her presence. Whether it's telling engaging stories, actively participating in discussions you enjoy, or simply prolonging meaningful conversations, these are subtle attempts to connect more deeply with you. It's as if each interaction was a canvas on which she paints her interest, without having to say a word. Noticing these nonverbal efforts can reveal a lot about her feelings. It's as if every action is an unspoken but vividly expressed chapter of a book she is writing for you. When someone makes an extra effort to be close to you, it goes beyond simple coincidence. It can be choosing elegant clothes, more careful makeup, or even a new hairstyle that seems to have been made to attract you. Her attention. This extra effort is a clear reflection of how she cares about the impression she makes on you, a subtle but powerful way of showing her interest. Plus, when a woman takes the initiative in communication, whether it's texting you, calling you, or inviting you to events, it's more than just courtesy. It's a clear sign that she wants to establish a closer connection. This willingness to invest time and energy in meaningful interactions shows not only interest but also a genuine desire to build something special. Nonverbal communication also plays a crucial role. Gestures, looks, and even physical proximity can convey emotions that words often don't fully capture. It's as if each movement was a secret language, where each sign reveals a little more about what she feels and wants to express. These nonverbal cues and valuing these communication initiatives can open doors to deeper understanding and more meaningful connection. Nonverbal communication can be a real secret language when it comes to expressing interest. If a woman consistently demonstrates positive signals like maintaining intense eye contact, leaning toward you during a conversation, or even touching your hair in a subtle way, these gestures can reveal a lot about her feelings, even if she chooses to keep them secret. Furthermore, When a woman shares deeply personal information, such as her experiences, dreams, or concerns, it goes beyond simple conversation. It's a clear sign of trust and openness, indicating that she feels comfortable enough around her to be vulnerable. This type of emotional intimacy is not only meaningful, but it can also be a strong indicator that she is interested in building a deeper, more genuine connection with you. Recognizing these subtle signs can pave the way to better understanding the true feelings behind interactions. In the intricate world of relationships, these emotional secret guards may be the key to unlocking what she really wants to express. Imagine being trapped in the romance trap, where attachment turns into an often hopeless journey. But what if I told you there was a different way to approach relationships? What if you could find happiness and fulfillment without the constant chasing of another person's affection? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism shines. This ancient philosophy offers a refreshing and insightful perspective on how to maintain a balanced outlook and cultivate healthy relationships. Stoic philosophers invite us to rethink our approach to love and the pursuit of happiness. In a world where many feel compelled to constantly pursue, whether due to social pressure, evolutionary instincts, or personal insecurity, Stoicism offers an alternative. He invites us not to glorify the relentless pursuit, but rather to cultivate an authentic connection based on mutual understanding and respect. By adopting these principles, we can learn to value not just achievement, but also presence and depth in relationships. It is an invitation to transcend external expectations and find contentment in the inner journey of self-knowledge and genuine connection. We often find ourselves caught in the trap of attachment, where the incessant quest for validation can lead us to exaggerated and manipulative gestures. However, Stoicism offers us a refreshing and thoughtful approach. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left us with his Meditations, which can be interpreted as a crucial reminder in the context of relationships. Stoicism teaches us the importance of pausing and reflecting on our actions. Instead of desperately pursuing the object of our attachment, we are encouraged to accept the natural course of relationships. Instead of focusing on external achievement, such as getting women, the focus is on building inner strength and personal resilience. It is a paradigm shift that invites us not to try to change others or control the environment, but rather to focus on our own inner transformation. It's about cultivating lasting satisfaction that does not depend on external results, but rather on our own integrity and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, as a model of Stoicism, offers us a powerful guide to inner transformation. He reminds us that rather than wasting time debating how we should be in relationships, we should focus on becoming the best version of ourselves. Instead of actively pursuing women, we are encouraged to focus on perfecting our own path, cultivating virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline. These qualities not only make us better individuals, but also more attractive to others. Stoicism teaches that self-control is essential. The ability to master our desires and emotions, and understand that we can control our reactions, is fundamental to maintaining our emotional and mental stability. By practicing self-control and focusing on developing inner virtues, we not only grow as people, but we also become truly attractive through the integrity and strength of character we radiate. It's about seeking inner excellence, knowing that this will naturally attract what is authentic and meaningful in our lives. In the complex paths of relationships, respect for autonomy emerges as a cornerstone of Stoicism. Far from simply following our own desires, we learn to honor the choices of others, recognizing ourselves as part of a vast cosmos. In this search for virtue, the patience proves crucial. It not only helps us to accept the cosmic order, but also to act thoughtfully. As Marcus Aurelius said, the art is in choosing companies that inspire us to be better. Instead of rushing headlong into the search for relationships, we seek serenity and genuine connection. Rejection, although painful, is part of learning, leading us to personal growth. In the tumultuous journey of relationships, rejection is often seen as a blow to male self-esteem, triggering intense feelings of anger, sadness, and disappointment. However, Stoicism invites us to a new perspective on this challenge. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to not allow rejection to dominate us. Instead of interpreting it as an attack on our value, we must see it as an opportunity for personal growth and self-improvement. Rejection does not define who we are, it is a natural part of life. Stoicism reminds us of the importance of maintaining a rational and balanced view when faced with the ups and downs of relationships. We should not tie our happiness to external achievements, as our existence is already a privilege. Life, after all, is a gift that invites us to appreciate the little things and find contentment in our own journey. And when it comes to achieving happiness, Stoicism offers us a unique path, finding contentment within ourselves. Building authentic, deep relationships based on true connection and mutual respect is infinitely more rewarding than pursuing empty goals. Let's set aside the discussions about how we should behave in relationships and embrace our authenticity. When we are genuine and sincere, we naturally attract those who value us for who we are. Marcus Aurelius wisely reminds us that little is needed for a happy life. Everything lies in our own way of thinking and relating. Cultivating a mindset of gratitude and acceptance, detaching ourselves from attachment to the external, is the true key to satisfaction. The main lesson of Stoicism is the freedom that comes from letting go of material things. This wisdom especially resonates when searching for a partner. As Marcus Aurelius teaches us, the best revenge is simply not. To achieve true emotional maturity in relationships, we must transcend the games and dramas common to love. Instead of giving in to the temptation of revenge or manipulation, we opt for a love based on mutual respect, genuine understanding, and authenticity. This path is not only more rewarding, but also deeper in its emotional rewards. Self-reflection is the master key in this process. By taking time to examine our past relationships, we gain clarity about the factors that contributed to their success or failure. Understanding our own mental processes and emotions empowers us to make more conscious and constructive decisions for our future personal growth. Marcus Aurelius wisely reminds us to focus on self-improvement, not on impressing others. Becoming a better version of yourself is not about competing or impressing, but about cultivating knowledge, hobbies, and an enriched character. This is an investment in ourselves that lasts beyond any fleeting relationship. Patience, in this sense, is an essential virtue. Impatience leads us to hasty decisions, especially when looking for female partners. Practicing patience in all areas of life reveals to us that the best achievements come with time and care, not in a hurry. So by integrating these principles into our personal journey, we not only enrich our lives but also build more meaningful and lasting relationships. To achieve deeper, more fulfilling relationships, we need to value waiting and take a thoughtful approach. Cultivating gratitude is essential on this journey. It's easy to focus on what we lack, but changing the perspective can transform our love lives. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that practicing gratitude connects us with our own satisfaction, reducing the need for external validation. Respecting women's autonomy is fundamental. Each person has their own desires and path in life. Instead of trying to mold someone to our will, we should honor their individuality. If there is no mutual interest, moving forward with dignity and without resentment is the key. Rejection is part of the journey and does not define our worth. Seeing it as an opportunity for reflection and personal growth strengthens us. Thus, by integrating these principles into our interactions, we build more authentic and enriching relationships. To truly grow, see each challenge as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and self-control. Rejection does not define who you are, it's a simple circumstance that can teach valuable life lessons. Instead of seeking out women, focus on building deep, authentic connections. Authenticity and respect are essential. Show genuine interest in the people you interact with, building relationships on a solid foundation of mutual respect and understanding. Let go of the need for external validation. This is one of the precious lessons of Stoicism. Learn to find confirmation within yourself, cultivating independence and inner strength. By freeing yourself from the need for constant approval, You empower yourself to live according to your own values and convictions. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also enriches your personal journey with authenticity and meaning. Developing emotional control is fundamental to building lasting and meaningful relationships. Stoicism teaches us to preserve serenity and rationality, even in the most challenging situations, seeking virtue as the basis of love. By adopting this perspective, we are guided toward a balanced approach to dating, moving away from impulsiveness and embracing informed decisions. Applying virtue over the long term means acting with wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline in all interactions. Seeking virtuous character in ourselves and our partners strengthens the quality and depth of relationships. Maintaining self-control is not only crucial when searching for a partner, but also throughout the entire journey of building a genuine and lasting connection. By integrating these principles, we not only cultivate more stable and fulfilling relationships, but we also become personally stronger, ensuring that every step we take is conscious and aligned with our deepest values. To build solid long-term relationships, it is crucial to master controlling your emotions, especially in times of conflict and challenge. Stoicism offers a valuable approach, stepping back, rationally assessing the situation, and responding with self-control rather than reacting impulsively. This not only strengthens emotional bonds, but also fosters a deeper connection based on patience and mutual understanding. By practicing virtue, we learn to act with integrity and kindness, without trying to control or possess others. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness is not in the endless search for external approval, but in cultivating a love that is free from attachment and focused on personal and mutual growth. Using these principles as a guide to living a fulfilling life not only enriches our relationships, but also strengthens us individually. I encourage you to share your own experiences and triumphs. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave your comment below. Share your journey with us as we explore the path to a richer, more meaningful life together. Every victory and every challenge we face are essential chapters of our journey. No need to find the perfect words. The essential thing is to apply the Stoic perspective, transforming our experiences into personal growth. By sharing your stories here, you not only enrich this community, but you also guide us toward wisdom and understanding. Every interaction we have is an opportunity to learn and evolve. Let's explore together how to turn challenges into opportunities for growth, strengthening not only ourselves but also those around us. I look forward to hearing your experiences and perspectives. Share with us below how you have applied the art of turning challenges into triumphs in your own life. Continue practicing Stoicism, and over time you'll become increasingly adept at dealing with your emotions and living a more balanced and serene life. Stay strong, stay focused, and know you have control. Thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to continue receiving future content. Share this video to inspire others to transform their lives too. Watch the next video to continue your personal growth journey. After all, a simple choice can change the course of your entire life.